go to the thing real quick. Make sure everything's fine.
It's me.
Can't see you hosting it, but why isn't it popping up on mine?
Hmm?
Trying to see why it's not popping up on my channel thing. There we go. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, sounds good.
Should I put this here?
I'm in the chat. Party people in the place to be.
Hold up. This crab and orange chowder is pretty good.
I bet it is. I mean, go to the Discords and start posting shit in there too. Pinky, do you want to go to your Discord and let them know?
I did it.
No. And go to Melanin Gamers and.
Ah, shit. Every night, it seemed like all the boxes just exploded. One had dill pickle juice, like somebody bought 4 gallons of it. And one of the tubs burst open inside the truck, so I had to get that. And then some Lysol, the lemon Lysol cleaner or whatever. Smells so good, but that exploded. Had to go get that. And somebody else said, oh, it was some detergent. I didn't have to get that though. Detergent had exploded. I don't know who got that. And then some other chemical had exploded, but I had nothing to do with that. Nothing at all.
Dang, everything just exploded, huh?
That's what
The
she
place
said.
was just bombarded with cleaning products and pickle juice.
That's what she said.
I mean, it was everywhere. That pickle juice took me out though. Everything smelled like dill pickles.
Where did it bust open at?
Inside the truck.
Oh man.
When I want to be so strong man probably like was throwing stuff down and it fell and just exploded.
Dang.
It's like, so where's the spill? And I looked, I was like, oh, here it is. He's like, yeah, it's dill pickles. It's juice. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, have fun here with the pickles. He's like, yeah, can't do nothing about that. I'm like, yep, can't do nothing about that. That's your fault, sir. Next time, handle with care.
Right. Fragile.
Oh, it's National
Especially
Pancake Day?
if they high. You know, they try to like toss him down onto the belt. That bitch missed the belt and hit the ground and exploded. Your fault.
You got to be more careful.
All right. Party rockers in the house tonight. We'll start at 12:05.
12:05.
Let me play some music.
Yeah. It's funny because I stayed
Uncopyrighted
up
music.
until like do something, then went to sleep, then woke up at 4 something, and then I was like, oh, I need to go back to sleep. I need to go back to sleep. Took me forever to go back to sleep. So I indulged in some veggies, watched Final Destination, and then went to sleep.
Oh my God, I want her.
So if I still sound tired, I'm sorry.
You better cheer up. You better get some Red Bull.
I drank my tea. I thought that would at least wake me up and help, but I don't know. I should have drunk coffee instead, but the cup I used for coffee and tea already had tea in it.
Shout out to Ruby Rose for the host.
Yay.
Oh man.
Outfit. Mm.
Yeah, let me start posting stuff.
Hey, Ruby.
What?
He's in the chat. Lord have mercy. Blessings.
Hello, Ruby.
Hello.
We're gonna start in just a second.
Oh, my stomach. Her is just full. Shoot.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Oh, this is kind of hot. I like this.
What you do?
No, the song playing in the background. I'm saving this one.
Archives.
Yes. I had to write a hot 16. Yes. Alright, let me go. Everybody did what y'all had to do. Y'all got y'all drinks, y'all got your beverages, your vegetables.
I did that
Why you
last
coughing
night.
like that? Girl, lost a drink.
Just saying, your vegetables, as we call it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, like I said, I did that last night. I didn't want to do it beforehand and just be like, you know, stuck. Be like Maya, just be like, yeah, what? No.
Okay. Well, in Maya's case, yes, but Pinky won't let me produce her, so. Could have been a great episode. I don't know. I don't know anybody that turns down chocolate, but you know, whatever.
Got chocolate?
Chocolate! Chocolate!
All right, I'm ready. Y'all ready?
It's ready.
Yeah, ready as ever be.
Hilarious.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the people in the chat, to the people watching through hostings. Um, this is the Real Ones Gaming podcast, and we are the team. We're missing one, but we'll explain that a little bit later. Um, I'm just gonna jump into it. One of our hosts, hailing from Detroit, Michigan. She is the queen of stream. She would not let me produce her, but it's okay. It's okay. Everyone give it up for Miss Pinky 313.
Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. We we in a new month now. It's March 2020. Good job, guys. You made it to the next round.
Word.
Right, basically. So yes, guys, you can find me on my social media platforms to stay in touch with me and the Pink Squad. You can find me on Facebook at Miss Pinky 313 Plays, on Instagram, Queen Pinky 313, on Twitter, Miss Pinky 313 Play _. I also have a YouTube channel, 313 Miss Pinky. You find most of like my vlogs and stuff there too. It's Will and some funny clips. I am also a part of the Blur Gaming community. As you guys know, that happened in January? Yes. So check out blur.com. I'm also gaming community manager for that. So check them out. But yeah, some good things coming. I'm excited about. Just stay tuned, guys. Yes.
Okay. All right. And usually this would be the time where I introduce AJ. Unfortunately, he had an emergency he had to attend to. He will be joining the chat later if he can get back in time. But shout out to AJ. Make sure you check him out on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/KingAJ _15. And I believe you can also check him out on Instagram and Twitter at the same handle, KingAJ _15 as well. He plays a lot of 2K, and he does a lot of videos for YouTube as well. Just look up King AJ _15 on YouTube, and you can see all of his great and amazing content on there as well. And new to the podcast team, hailing from Atlanta but currently in California, getting all that nice sun and weather and whatnot. She is the residential surprise Call of Duty player, Maya 97.
Woo! Hello. Hey guys, I'm Maya. You can follow me on Twitter at Maya with 2 A's _97, and my Twitch handle is Maya _97.
Word. And just because I want to show the creative talent, y'all probably noticed the graphics are up now. Let's look at AJ's real quick. Whoever did that was just amazing. He's fire. I need to know this designer so he can do my stuff. That's just fire. Look at that.
I'm not dealing with you.
Let's get
Mine
into.
up again. I want to see it
I want to make.
since you want to show yours.
Let's look at Pinky's again. Miss Pinky's. That's fire. Whoever designed these, man. He is
Little bit
just fire.
shenanigans. But it's sweet though. I ain't gonna hate.
Hey, look at AJ's one more time. And let's look at Maya's. All nice and pretty. Look at that.
Look good.
And as always, I am Green SPMK on all of the social medias, including Twitch. But you can call me Green SP. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, MySpace, High Five.
MySpace. MySpace ain't, you know what? You got a mixtape coming out you ain't telling me about?
Hey, look. I used to be on MySpace back in the day in my single days, you know.
But we all did, low key.
You can check me out there. You can also check me out on YouTube, Green SPMK, where I do my videos on a weekly basis. So you can check me out there. And, right here on RealOnesGaming. A special shout out to Melon Gamers, too. I'm on their stream team. And then I'm doing some other things. Oh, and I'm also doing, there is a local Call of Duty competition coming out in May. And I have already registered, so I will be there.
Nice.
Word. So that's something I'm looking forward to. All right. So, now that you know us, and we got to know you guys a little bit, you know that we all love walks on the beach and romantic dinners and whatnot. Let's get into some free stuff because I like to make sure that the gamers get the free stuff, and I know Pinky and Maya loves free stuff.
Of course.
Yes. Who doesn't?
So,
true. Free
Maya,
99 is my thing.
since AJ isn't here, why don't you tell us what the new PlayStation Plus free games are for the month of? Oh, damn, we're in March. Yeah, we're in March.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay. So, for this month, the free games are Sonic Forces and Shadow of Colossus.
Okay. Two good games.
Yeah.
I want to play Sonic Forces. Because it's a Sonic game.
Love that.
Why not?
Yeah.
And Shadow Colossus, I remember when they announced it, I wanted to play it. That wanting has faded.
Really?
I'll try it.
Mm,
I'll try it.
yeah. Shadow?
I think it's two great games.
Hmm.
But they're
Well,
free.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Shadow of Colossus. I haven't heard of that one. So,
Me either.
is it a multiplayer?
No,
RPG? What
I
is
think
it?
it's single player.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's single player.
I
I think
don't
Sonic
know.
Forces might be multiplayer. I think. I could be wrong on that one too. And Ruby Rose said, I like the updated page even though I closed MySpace.
Look, I updated mine. I remember too. It was nice and pretty, but it was shutting down people's computer, right? I was, you know what? I'm just gonna close this whole operation down. I never returned.
MySpace made everybody feel like a computer programmer real quick.
Basically, that and Black Planet.
Yeah,
I was certified, okay?
Oh my goodness. But yes, Pinky, why don't you tell the Xbox players what they're getting?
Yeah. They got some good stuff, some goodies. Batman, the enemy. Wow. The Enemy Within, the complete season, regular 15. It is available from the 1st to 31st on Xbox One. Shantae Half Genie Hero, that's $20 regularly, and that's available from March 16th to April 15th on Xbox One. Castlevania, which by the way, I really want to play. I've never played a Castlevania game.
Me too.
But this is Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, regularly $40, and that's available from the 1st to the 15th for Xbox One and Xbox 360. So hurry up and jump on that. Sonic Generation. So this is Sonic month. I know.
Because the movie came out. That's all.
Right.
Yeah, I can see it. Make all the sense.
Yeah.
So Sonic Generations costs regularly $20, but it is available from March 16th to 31st on Xbox One and Xbox 360. So make sure you guys get on those freebies ASAP because you don't want to get lost in the sauce.
Yes, and
Yep.
I think yeah, we already had Sonic Generations for free like a couple months ago,
Yeah,
and I still
I want to
haven't
say
played it. I got it, I just haven't played it.
I haven't played it. Yeah,
I
because
think
I always save them.
yeah, it's nothing to just go in there and be like add to library, and you never know, you might get the urge to play it later.
Right.
Um,
So that's why I say get them. If you don't even think you won't play it, still get it. It's a free game.
Yeah.
Can't
yeah,
beat that.
and I think
I'd
Batman: The
rather
Enemy
have it.
Within is one of those Telltale games.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Sound about right.
Yeah.
But usually they all are, right? The Batman games.
Yeah, the last good Batman game that I had was Arkham
Yes, that was good.
Arkham City or Arkham whatever. It's like two Arkhams.
Mm.
That was the last good ones that I played. The other ones have been all Telltale. And you can kind of see that Sega is really feeling themselves off of the Sonic movie.
Yes, they are.
They said we did so well, we blew fucking Birds of Prey out the water, so you get a free game, and you
Right,
get free game. they,
Everybody gets free game.
right.
which is really quickly just to speak on that movie for it to blow out Birds of Prey. DC fans have to be really upset that another comic book movie got brushed under the rug, but this time it
Mm-hmm.
got brushed under the rug under a game, under a movie that a lot of people didn't think were going to be successful in the first place. Sonic was not supposed to win at all.
It wasn't that first.
Mhm.
That first joint, they was like, I don't think this gonna make it. Let's redo it just in case. They remade it. Yeah, it came out to be a hit.
I mean, one could say that them fucking it up the first time with the design of Sonic
Mm-hmm.
helped them become a success because had they just did it right the first time, we probably would have been like, all right, it's a Sonic game. Who gives a shit? Like it's a Sonic movie, whatever. It's another video game transitioning to a movie. Who cares? But because of that whole controversy, I kind of think everybody had to go see it to see if it was going to be bad, and then it ended up being really cool and really good. And then Birds of Prey was just like, oh, so y'all niggas don't want to come see my movie?
Oh, oh yeah,
Like,
hilarious.
I mean, and Invincible said my theory was that the Sonic we got was the Sonic they always had. I think they put out the trash one to hype. They probably did hype them fixing it. They probably did, and that's a good move. I like that. That was it's very
Yeah.
thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
My only question
And I
And
is,
love me some Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is just
yeah, that's what
life.
Ruby said. Jim Carrey carried the movie. All reviews are about him.
well, I'll put it like this: I like Jim Carrey in it, but because I think because I'm a gamer head, my whole focus on the whole movie was just how close to the actual video game did this kind of come from,
Right.
and it wasn't like anything like the original game, but it gave me like Sonic Adventure vibes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
the TV show.
yeah, like it was kind of like if you remember Sonic Adventures on the Dreamcast, he was Sonic was living in the world with human beings and stuff like that, and his interaction with them, they all knew him, but they also dealt with like Knuckles' tribe and why they were so interested in the Chaos Emeralds, and you kind of got a lot like a little piece of that in the beginning of the movie. I'm not spoiling anything. Um, so it was kind of interesting to see how bits
Green,
and
change the
pieces.
scene.
Oh snap!
I'm sorry, change the scene.
Let me change this one. Oh yeah, damn! I forgot about this. So those are the PlayStation Plus. Xbox. And so it was kind of interesting to see like how that stuff was going on with the movie and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, Sonic blew the fuck out of another DC movie. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's crazy, to be honest with you.
I mean,
But
it really don't surprise me though, because I mean, it's more if you think about it as far as like universes, it's more Marvel fans than it is DC fans, and those DC fans are secretly Marvel fans. They're just in the closet chilling. They don't want to come out. They're scared. It's okay. Come on to the good side. Come
well,
on to the
this
good
has
side.
always been. This was one of the only years that DC didn't have to face against Marvel. So it's kind of like, all right, I'm kind of actually rooting for Birds of Prey. But then Sonic came up there and was like, no, no, we'll take this one. So,
Right. We'll take this off your hands. Don't worry.
and
Right.
I was rooting
And I,
for it. It had Harley Quinn in it, and I was like, oh, okay, she's a good
I'm
Harley
gonna be
Quinn.
honest. I wasn't. No, I wasn't. I'm not doing it.
You don't like Harley Quinn? No.
I do, but I knew what the movie was going to be. Like, I didn't think it was going to do good. I really didn't.
I don't
I mean,
know.
I wanted it to work, but I just braced myself for it not to work, and it didn't.
Well, I mean, now that they just announced that Suicide Squad 2 is coming out, I might have to go see Birds of Prey just to see how that transitions into Suicide Squad 2. Because
oh, so it's like a whole trilogy. So it's like Suicide Squad, then Birds of Prey, and then Suicide Squad 2.
I mean, I'm under the understanding that they all have something to do with each other. Maybe after the events of Suicide 2, Harley Quinn leaves and she's like leaving Joker. Because remember in Suicide, Suicide Squad, um, he leaves her or he
Stroke.
drops her or whatever. Whatever.
He had a little baby stroke. It's okay, Green.
It's just a horrible name for a horrible movie. So
So God didn't want you to say it.
it is. It's like it's double
He
S's in that, and I'm like, God
He
damn,
tied up your toe so you wouldn't say
there's a lot of sisters in that. Like,
it.
so
Listen.
but yeah, like the first one, she gets like left by Joker, so I guess she's pissed off, and you know, I guess in Birds of Prey is when she like leaves Joker to become her own person, and then
What I heard is it was supposed to be, after she left Joker.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess Suicide Squad. Ah, god damn.
There you go. Baby strokes.
Suicide Squad
You
Suicide
need some
2.
Squad.
milk.
Yes.
I guess is when she meets up with her old gang and they, you know, I don't know.
Mm.
Okay.
And yes, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. They did do Jared Leto dirty in the first one. They did.
Yeah.
Because he's a good Joker. I don't care what nobody say. That was a good representation of Joker, and I wish they would have gave him more time.
Or I'm sorry, one?
Yes. They did him dirty.
Joker. Yes, he
Yeah.
was a good one.
But see, the thing is that a lot of people compared him to Heath Ledger and now is it Joaquin? You
Mm.
know,
I mean,
so
no.
but it's to me it's like everybody has their own favorite version of Joker, whether it was
No.
Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger or Jared Leto. It all depends on who you think played the role best, right?
Mm.
But obviously, yes, there's comparison because a lot of people played the Joker,
Mm-hmm.
and people point out good points about certain Jokers, but at the end of the day, it's your own preference. So just like I loved Heath Ledger's, yeah, I love Jared Leto's. It's I'm not gonna sit here and be for it about it, like,
Yeah,
well,
I'm
no,
not gonna hate on the
because
Joker. It's a good Joker. Like everybody that played Joker was a good Joker, I guess, for that time period.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good way to say
Yeah,
it.
and like you
yeah,
for that time period, and like you said, each Joker pertains to that person that, like that, like, okay, I can see myself in that little bit, being that type of Joker, so I get it. Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
just know when I saw reviews for Joker, and someone was telling me about it because I refuse to go see any DC movie unless it's like the Harley Quinn one. That's the only one I'm actually interested in.
Mm.
The rest of them are kind of like until you do Batman right, I don't want to see or
Mhm.
hear shit. Like, and Superman never interested me in a hero.
Yeah,
So
Superman never interested me either. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen like Batman versus Superman.
man, that was
That's
garbage. And I
the
heard,
recent Superman that
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah. It kind of was, and I'm not much of a superhero fanatic, you know. But yeah, that movie was, you know, come on.
Hmm.
and Ruby Rose just pointed out a great point in the chat. She said, "What's great about Joker movie is that he's too old to be Batman's Joker, but he might have inspired the new Joker." Which is what the
Yeah.
rumors were, is that this Joker was um he was what inspired the Joker that we know to become Joker. Um, which is the only way that shit makes sense. Because I'm really not going to sit in there and watch a dramatic movie about the Joker. Like, I don't know who came up with that, and I'm sure they're very proud of themselves because people fell for that shit. But I'm not. That shit, I didn't fall for that shit at all. Once they said, yeah, it's about how the Joker became the Joker, I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. Batman ain't in it? Oh, I don't want to see it then. Like,
Mm.
there's no fight scenes, so why would I care? I don't care about that. Like, a comic book movie should be just a comic book movie. We should have some sort of action in it. You can leave the love shit out. I hate love stories in
Yeah.
fucking comic
Yeah.
book movies.
So, Sage said that Suicide Squad mainly focuses on Deadshot, so it'll mainly be most likely Will Smith will be returning. And Ruby said, I hope not. I love Will Smith, but for a decent Deadshot, they need a R rating.
I agree.
And
Well,
she said
I
that
want
if they keep rating Suicide Squad PG-13, it's always gonna be like kind of stuck, if you will.
Hold on.
yeah.
Ruby Rose said Baby Batman was there. Was he wearing like a little baby outfit?
Well, I'm not.
Because I would
No,
love that.
I'm not.
I might have to go
I'm not
see it
dealing
if
with him.
that's the case.
I'm not dealing with him.
Anybody remember that commercial a long time ago where it was like Spider Man was he swung down on the street and he saw his reflection in the window and it was like a baby version of Spider Man.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
No, I
How
don't
long
think
ago was
so.
this?
It was like a couple years ago. I think it was like one of those maybe it was for Levi's or something. It was when they did that promotion for how the clothes you wear makes you feel younger or something like that. And they
Oh,
did one with Spider Man, and it was like Spider Man was dancing in front of the window, and the baby Spider Man was doing like they were having dance battles basically.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when Ruby Rose said
I
Baby
think
Batman was
we
there,
remember
that's what I thought about. All I could think of is like this little baby in a Batman outfit dancing in his crib.
I'm gonna punch in your buns, but punching your buns just for
Oh man!
fun.
But speaking of video game movies, we did have
this.
one Uncharted. We could finally get into our first story, which is the Uncharted movie finally hosts or finally cast their lead female roles. This is a big
See,
kind of
as you
deal,
see, you know what? You need a director on your side.
huh?
You change the scene. You need a director on your side.
Huh. Okay. That's fair. I just said this line.
Wake her up,
I didn't even.
huh?
I didn't even start yet. I just said the line. That's all. Let me get to
You
it.
supposed to set it
Okay.
way.
Well, Uncharted cast
That's a
that.
TV production coming out of me. I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna say so. I was gonna say the names first and then change the scene.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah. So Sophia Ali, which is at the bottom, and Tati, which is at the top. They've been casted. Sophia Ali is actually going to be the lead role. They didn't give out a name about who the lead role of Uncharted is going to be. But she's going to be the lead female role, and then Tati is supposed to play a um, some importance in the movie. They didn't say what it was. This is all in pre-production. It's a big movie, Uncharted. We've been talking about it since Jesus, like
I've,
2013 or something like that.
I
Um,
personally been talking because I didn't know about it at the time, but I've been talking since I've been playing when I played Uncharted 4.
yeah,
I'm
so
like, this needs a movie.
it does, and I think that's one of the, especially if you can do a Tomb Raider movie. Come on, you can't do an Uncharted one.
Yeah.
Come on, and I bet you Uncharted does way better. So these are two female casts. Little is known about Sophia Ali. She was in Grey's Anatomy. She played a doctor, and that's pretty much her biggest um, role that she's had. She's played in like a couple D class movies. You know those movies that you find at the bargain bin at your local, you know,
My pearl.
grocery store or whatever. Like for instance, she played in a movie called The Walking Deceased. Not The Walking Dead, The Walking Deceased. She did a couple Barney movies when she was younger, as Indian Girl One, and I'm so not even lying. You can look it up. That was her title, Indian Girl One.
Oh, wow.
With their
Um,
heads.
and she kind of went up the ranks, and this is pretty much, in my opinion, probably her biggest role so far. Um, so she's gonna be the leading lady, leading female role. So far, we got these two, and then we also got Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake. We got Mark Wahlberg playing Sully, and then we have Antonio Banderas is also in the movie, but we don't know what he's playing yet. So all of this stuff is in pre-production, and then for those who don't know, pre-production can go by really quick. We could be giving you this information today, and then by next week they'll have every role casted, all the names, the script is done, and they're already starting shit. So just be mindful. Pre-production goes by pretty quick. Um, so not just with these female roles, but with the overall cast that I listed, what do you guys think about the movie so far?
I need it. I need it. Like I said before, I've been wanting this to come out since I was playing Uncharted 4. What was it? That was the last one, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did that one, and it was really good. The game itself was really good, and I said this needs to be a movie. Lo and behold, it's
Mm-hmm.
coming out. So I can't wait for it. To have these two ladies casted in the movie is a great thing. I really, really, really appreciate it. You know, having women of color in this joint, so I can appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about you, Maya?
Well, I never like played Uncharted before. I've seen bits and pieces of the gameplay, so from what I've seen, I kind of want to just check the movie out. You know, hopefully the graphics are amazing, just like it is in the game,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and try not to get my expectations like too high, but at the same time, just I don't want it to be like you know low budget, half-assed. You know what I mean? Like I want to give it at least a chance before I be like, oh, that look trashy, or that isn't even because it may look that way. When you do the trailers and stuff, when you actually go see it, you're just like, kind of just like change your perspective about it. So
All right.
yeah.
And well, Sage said Tom Holland. Yes, Tom Holland, same guy who plays Spider Man. Movie about to be trash already in my book. I don't think it's
Wow.
gonna be trash, and I'm gonna tell you why. Here's my theory. Tom Holland is now an A-star superstar at this point. Sony, this is one of their movies, and because Tom Holland is one of their superstars, technically speaking, they're not gonna let this one flop, and I think Sony's going to put a lot of money into making this movie
Oh
good.
yeah, especially if it's Sony. Sony name on it. They can't
I don't even
drop the
Right. They
ball.
can't disappoint. I mean, they can, but like,
They
they,
can, but they won't let it.
yeah.
They'll put explosions in there first before they drop the ball.
well, the reason why I think Tom Holland is a good pick, Sage, is because um, this seems to be something where Nathan Drake was in his younger years. And not to say that they won't like take it to where we're used to in Uncharted 1 and 3, 1 through 3, anyway. But as far as we know, Tom Holland's playing a younger version of Nathan Drake. The fact that they got Mark Wahlberg playing Sully, that lets me know it's somewhere between when Nathan Drake was around 17 to about 22. Um, and that's why they got Tom Holland to play it. I think Tom Holland has, just from his acting in Spider Man, he has that kind of funny, hilarious, sassy part that we need in Nathan Drake. Because if you think about Nathan Drake as a character and you think about Peter Parker as a character, they're pretty close to each other. Nathan Drake just has a more of a cool way to be that kind of funny person, and Peter Parker is really that nerdy type to have that personality. But Tom Holland can play both. We've seen that in a couple other movies that he played in. I think he's good for the role, and because he's in it and he's the lead, I don't think Sony's gonna fuck it up. I think they're gonna put a lot of money into it. I think the graphics are gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna be advertised well. Um,
Oh yeah, they gonna blow that out the water. But the
yeah,
advertisement,
and they brought back
be
Antonio
prepared.
Banderas.
It's gonna be all types of stuff.
You gonna see everything. And you think about it, if you have a movie like Jumanji doing numbers, this one should do good. It's Uncharted. Like if Jumanji can do well, think about a serious version of Jumanji where it's a well-known storyline, it's a well-known characters. You know the story, you know the characters. I think people are gonna really like this movie. The only other game movie that I can think of that got a bad rep was I heard Assassin's Creed, but I haven't watched it, and I need to. Assassin's Creed movie got a bad rep, but I heard it was actually good. So this movie, I don't think it'll get that part. I think this will actually be pretty good. Um, I think Uncharted will do well. I think these two young ladies will do amazing. Um, like I said, the Sophia Ali, she hasn't done anything major other than Grey's Anatomy. Um, so that's going to be interesting to see a fresh face on the scene, as you said, because I can think of a whole bunch of other women they could have put in there that we know, and it would have been like, okay, I'm tired of seeing her face. So um, it's good that they pick her. It's not the video game curse because you think about it. Let's think about how Sony operates in the last couple years. They got Spider-Man: Homecoming and Far From Home. Those two movies did major. What up, AJ? There go our residential King AJ. Uh, they do amazing with those two movies. They then acquire in their video game department so many different companies and so many different developers. Then Sony announces some new IP for games, and then they also land a whole bunch of movie contracts, all of which are going to be coming out in 2021 to 2022. Sony's making a move, and no one's really giving Sony a credit for what they're about to do.
Do you know the numbers? Green for Spider-Man or no?
I don't actually, but Spider-Man did really good. Like Spider-Man did amazingly good.
Yeah, I'm not taking that away.
I think
Mm-mm.
they did. I think there was. either it was Homecoming actually was the highest rated Spider-Man movie in the history of the franchise. So they did better than the original trilogy. They did better than the first reboot, and they did better than yeah. It was just that the first reboot, and then the
Which one was Toby's? Was that
Toby was
done
the
by
original
Sony?
trilogy. Yeah, that was Sony.
Mm-hmm.
So every Spider-Man movie
Yeah.
has been Sony.
So basically, this Spider-Man that came out did better than Toby's Spider-Man, right?
Yep.
I agree because I didn't care for that first trilogy at all.
Yeah. I mean, Tom Holland plays a hell of a good Spider-Man, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he plays Nathan Drake. Um, just to see him just to see him do the Nathan Drake things that we've all come to love and know. And I've been playing it
Hey,
since Uncharted
Joe!
One, so
It's a, what's the name? Used to scream at me when I fall off a cliff. Nathan! It was so funny. Nathan! Oh
like
man.
Uncharted One was actually the first game I had on the PS3. So, well, the first actual serious game that I had on PS3. Um, so I'm happy. I want to see it. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I didn't really
I'm
care
ready.
to see Assassin's
Mhm.
Creed, but this one I want to see it.
I didn't see Assassin's Creed, nor did I see Tomb Raider. I heard it was good though.
But
Sage, yeah,
Yeah,
this is the
I haven't seen the new
yeah,
Tomb
I heard
Raider
it was good.
either.
I'm done with Assassin's Creed. I'm done with Tomb Raider as a video game. I'm done with it as a movie. I don't care for it. I think it sucks now.
You know what? I've never played a Tomb Raider game. I've seen other people play, like my cousins and stuff like that, when uh, before the movies and stuff. I've never seen a Tomb Raider movie, but I am burnt out on it. For me, not to play the game and watch the movies, yeah, I'm burnt.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they did too much. Like every year
Yeah,
it's Tomb Raider.
but the first Tomb Raider game on PlayStation, the Definitive Edition, that one's better than the second one, in my opinion.
Hmm?
Because I literally sat through the entire game and played it that same day. The second one, it just, I don't know. It's not quite there, if you will. Like, it's not, even though they try to, change up the scenery and, the different artifacts and stuff, I don't know. I never really got into it the way I did with the first one. And I hear some people say that too, is like the first one is better than the second one. And I think supposedly supposed to come out with another Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm. And Ruby Rose comes
So
in with Tom Holland is Nathan Drake. Yes. Why is that so
She's
shocking
like,
to
wait a
everybody?
minute.
Why is that? Why is
she's
everybody so
like,
shocking?
wait a minute. Oh, let me roll back up to my notes. Wait a minute.
Why is everybody so shocked? Like Tom Holland is a good actor. Why like eh?
Supposed I don't know necessarily if it's a prequel to the games, but they're gonna talk about a little bit of everything, like how he started from young Nate to Big Nate,
Mhm.
so a
Like I
little
said,
story and stuff.
I think he's gonna play anywhere between 17 to 22. That's what I think. It's gonna be that Nathan Drake. How
Yeah.
Nathan Drake became the person that we know and love today. Um, I boycotted the whitewashed Assassin's Creed. See, I don't even know the Assassin's Creed plotline. That's why I didn't go see it because they didn't really tell me what it was. Was it the very first Assassin's Creed game that we know, or was it like? Because that's one of the reasons why I didn't play Origins or Odyssey was because it was going way too far from what I knew as a video game. The very first Assassin's Creed game was a masterpiece, and had it stayed with that going forward, would have been perfect. But because they went so far left, like if you play Odyssey or Origins now, and then go back to play the first one, you're going to be completely lost in the sauce. Like the story don't even make sense at this point. So the movie was kind of like, eh, it's all right. I'm all right. I'm good if I don't see it. But yes, the Uncharted movie comes out right now. We think it's coming out 2021, probably late, probably around the Thanksgiving Christmas holiday. Um, I think that's when it will drop. It's like Thanksgiving, Christmas, somewhere around there.
March, but yeah, I think it's gonna be later than that too.
Yeah. Only because those kind of movies do really well around the holiday season. Um,
Hmm.
and also because it's like video game season, so they'll try to make the movie pop when other games are coming out. So look out for that. And then there's also a rumor going around that Naughty Dog is actually working on another Uncharted game. Um, Even though they said four was going to be its last one, there's rumors that there is going to be another Uncharted game for the PlayStation 5. So I'm hoping that's true because I don't see why you would cut it off at four. So I'm hoping it's true. Um, I'm trying to read all the comments.
Yeah.
um, all right, there we go. All right, so yeah, that'll be good. So moving on to our next story. That's right, y'all heard about it, the coronavirus. Uh,
Like we haven't.
Right.
it's getting all
It's
your people sick.
everywhere.
It's snatching your children up. So hide your hands, hide your mouth. Coronavirus is getting everybody out here, y'all. So there's been a couple conventions already canceled because of coronavirus. The
Hmm.
biggest one that we know as gamers is TwitchCon Amsterdam. That's out of here.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty much.
so they're thinking E3 is actually, they might actually cancel E3 as well.
Cancel E3. I'm rioting.
But
I look forward to it.
yeah, and that's one of the best. That's one of the best conventions for TV anyway. Because we can actually watch E3 during this whole conference thing and whatever, and feel like we're there, pretty much. But if you don't know what coronavirus is, you either A, live under a rock, or B, you don't watch any sorts of media. You stay in your house. You do not go outside. You do not open up windows. You just chill. Um,
That's me.
which is exactly what the CDC is telling you to do, so you don't catch coronavirus.
Yeah.
um, Coronavirus is pretty much another version, as Pinky called it earlier, the flu.
It's basically it's another strand of the flu. The flu itself has killed more people than coronavirus did this year. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I think it's triple numbers than the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Coronavirus has been out forever. It's just now coming to light because the media puts it out there. Not saying that it's a weak little thing because it is serious because like I said, it's a strain of the flu, but the way the media is portraying it, like we don't die tomorrow if you don't wash our
Right.
hands.
The zombie apocalypse is about to start, pretty much.
I mean, maybe I'm ignorant, but how does washing your hands fucking stop you from getting the coronavirus? Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like,
It
eh,
stops spreading the germs. Yeah.
but don't germs float in the air?
Yeah.
So it could just
Yeah,
splash
but
me in the
that's what
face
you
and I
have
got
like.
coronavirus.
I mean, you can do that and have the flu. You can do that and
So
Yeah,
that's what
I'm
I'm
that's
just
why
saying.
saying,
it's like have Lysol sprays and wipes and you know.
but I'm just saying, like people saying, like, all you got to do is just wash your hands and don't touch your face. But I'm sitting there thinking,
Oh
like,
no,
but
it's
the
way
virus
more to
floats,
it.
nigga. Like, it's not like it floats. So it could just splash you in the face and boom, you got coronavirus. Like, I don't know.
Yes, it's just it's like I said, it's another strand of the flu. The same things you would take, the same precautions that you would take when you have a flu, the same precautions you should take with coronavirus. You get your Lysol spray, you spray your house. Because, if
Wipe
Cousin
down
Pookie is sick,
doors,
they come over, right?
doorknobs.
You wipe down stuff, you get your
Put
Lysol spray.
plastic over your furniture.
Shit.
Listen,
That's what
put
it takes.
Put
plastic over
plastic
your
over your
furniture.
face.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to
Oh
say.
my gosh.
Just cover your mouths when you cough. Like some of you niggas are nasty, yo.
That's what I'm saying. The same precautions you would take when you're sick, the same precautions you take with this.
Yeah.
Wash
Like
your
if you know
hands.
you're coming down with something, please stay at home. Call out of work. Don't go into work. Even if you have the slightest little sniffle, don't go into work. Listen, okay. Better
Well,
call your boss and be like, hey, listen, I need sick days. I'm taking off. I feel like I got something.
look,
Listen, they'll be quick to give you them days off, okay? So like, please
Stuff of
take care of
Amazon.
yourself, okay?
well,
Take care
And
of yourself.
as
damn.
Ruby Rose said, BlurCon 2020. That's actually one of the events that people are afraid to go to because
Yeah.
um, I don't know if you guys, well, you guys aren't like really in the East Coast, but um, they were talking about the Cherry Blossom Festival, and they were going to go through with it, but they were also going to provide masks for people to wear during it. Um, and that's in DC. BlurCon is not that far from DC. It's supposed to be held literally right outside of DC in Virginia. So the speculation is that either A, BlurCon is going to be less participants depending on how this coronavirus thing deals out in July, or they might even cancel it. So events like BlurCon, events like E3, PAX West, I think is in the middle of the summer as well. Um, Even TwitchCon in the U.S. later this year, they're all watching this news development to see if they either A, have to take extra precautions, or B, if they have to cancel them. Which
I'm taking
I
a
would like
big
to go to
bottle of
BlurCon.
hand sanitizer. Right. I'm going regardless. If I had the means to go, I'm going regardless. I'm taking a big ass bottle of Vernors with me and some hand sanitizer, and I'm living my best life. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean,
And
eh,
oh, go ahead.
well, I mean, like the hand sanitizers and washing your hands and masks and all that is great. But it's not like it's a lot of cases, but it's not a lot of cases when you think about it. Like,
It's not a lot of cake. That's what I'm saying. Green. The media is blowing it all out of proportion, and we just eating it up. And by us sharing these memes and false um, reports, because some of them is
Yeah.
just because I've seen it on Facebook. These
Yeah.
false fake news and stuff like that. I hate even saying that, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like, bro, chill.
yeah,
Yeah. And Ruby said, I love how the CDC is like, stop buying masks. It won't protect you. Hand sanitizer is flying off the shelves pretty much. And she said, but that's not the same as washing your hand, which is true. It's really not, but they hit you with that 99.9% of germs gone, you know, all
I'm
the
about
Just
to.
germs
now,
ain't
see,
gone.
hand sanitizer is just for the placement of you out somewhere and there's not no sink around you. Hand sanitizer, but you somewhere with a sink, use the sink. That's basically what
Yeah.
it is.
Wash your hands, then use the hand sanitizer. Maximum protection. And wear gloves if you have to,
The
because you never know who's been touching what.
the U.S. is very
So,
popular for saying, "Yeah, all I need is some sand sanitizer and I'm good." No, nigga, wash your hands. What the fuck? Like,
right.
that doesn't protect you from everything. Like, wash your
It's
hands.
like at work, even before all this crazy stuff. I mean, just me being a neat or clean freak when it comes, me being in public, especially working. Um, when I go to the restroom, it's like a hand sanitizer pump, like right. in the doorway of the
Speaking
restroom.
Oh
of,
yeah.
So I go in, I take my gloves off, I go in, I use the hand sanitizer because I got to touch my body and stuff and, wipe and all that good stuff. So I use that before I go in the stall. When I come out the stall, of course, I wash my hands with hot water and soap. So, double protection, that's fine.
good for
I
you.
mean, I do that on a daily.
Yeah,
It
and
happens.
yeah, and I think the crazy thing is that we touch everything, without thinking about it. And it wasn't really a panic of, because hand sanitizers, bottles of water, and, cleaning household supplies wasn't flying off the shelves until now. But think about it, you're touching a shopping cart, billions of people touched already. Don't know what they got. You go into the bathroom, boom, you just hit with all types of germs in the air, and, people touching the sink handles, and, you know what I mean? So it's just like, we should have been already on precaution, like touching things like that, because they're dirty, they're germs everywhere, you know. And like Sam's Club, I know Sam's Club, they have like a disposable hand sanitizer wipe that you use to wipe your hands, and my mom used it to wipe on her cart as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like you already touched it, so why wipe it off when you already touched it, you
Yeah,
know?
Still wipe.
and I know in some grocery stores they
I
do
would.
have that that sanitizing cloth that right by the carts, but you
Not a lot
don't
of
think
people
about
use
it.
them.
Yeah, you don't think about
Yeah,
it. Like,
That's
yeah,
the thing. We should have been using it, but of course we wasn't thinking about it until now when everybody want to get out of control. And then, oh my God,
right, right.
just like at work. I hated this. Like we've been telling them forever to do this, and it just took to now this moment for them to have our hand sanitizer wipes just to wipe off our scanners because everybody uses scanners, right? So it took this for that now. Like, come on now. If we really serious about health in this country, let's get on it.
Yeah,
I
and
remember.
stop.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead, bye.
oh, I was saying stop raw butting toilet seat, please. It's
Yes.
Look,
please. That's all I gotta say is like stop raw butting toilet seats. Nobody wants your bodily germs. Okay. Of course, they have like the little toilet seat covers, but that can only do so much. Just squat if you have to. You know what I'm saying? Have some like paper towels. I mean, some toilet tissue on your legs if it decides to leak over. I don't know, but don't raw butt the toilet seat.
well, I know. Here's my thing about it. So we've seen news stories in the past where people were licking ice cream and putting it back in the freezer.
Oh my god.
I want
I wanted to
that.
beat the fuck out of them people. I'm sorry. Excuse my
Okay, he
French,
went back
but
into purchase it. First of all, what you mean he went back? He should have stood there and took it out. First of all, he shouldn't have did it at all. But I'm just saying,
you're
he should
right.
have just took it out.
And there's this video
Not
of
went
this lady, and I think it was her and her boyfriend, and it was in the middle of the Walmart. People walking by, literally took a tub of ice cream, opened it up, literally just licked the whole entire top, put it back in there. I'm just like, you should go to jail for that, because now you're just spreading shit around that doesn't need to be spread. You know, I'm just like, why are people so nasty? I don't understand. Just to get their little 10 to 15 seconds of fame, why are you gonna be so nasty?
Well, I mean, with that being said, there was some sort of justice done because some people got arrested. Um, they got somewhat of jail time. One person got 90 days in jail for it,
Mm-hmm.
and then another person got like parole. Another person had to pay a fine. It was like a lot of
I
like lesser things. But with that being said, can we say that this was probably the beginning of this coronavirus? Because niggas was looking ice creams left and right and not getting caught.
Yeah, but
So,
I feel like they should get more than that, for the simple fact that, like I said, you don't know what these people got. That lady could have had HIV for all we know. and she just going around just licking fucking ice cream and shit. That's like basically the same thing as you have it, but now you're trying to split. That's manslaughter. Because
Well,
if someone else pick up that ice cream, that same ice cream, you know what I mean, and digest it, and I was just like, oh, why am I so sick all of a sudden? I'm not allergic. Boom, go to the doctor. Well, I'm sorry, man, but you've been, tested positive for HIV. You're like,
oh no, you
I
can't catch
didn't do
HIV
it.
that way.
I
You
know,
can't. No,
I know, I
but
know,
I get your
I
point.
know.
Um,
Yeah.
so like the thing, my whole thing is that we've been doing nasty things to each other for a long time now. Um, the people who worry most about the coronavirus be the ones going around just having sex unprotected with 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 different people all in one week. Um,
I know.
but y'all can, but y'all worried about a goddamn virus and talking about, hey, I can't go to work because hey, it's coronavirus coming around. I can't be around y'all, but you could be around the 15 different women that you're sleeping with unprotected. I don't understand that.
Thanks.
So
Wear a hazmat suit.
people going around jerking off in mayonnaise,
Ew.
and
I remember that.
and y'all niggas are watching the news story and still eating mayonnaise, but y'all worried about the coronavirus. I don't understand why you
Did
so
you
pumped about it.
did you see how like the Corona beer sales has dropped? What was it, like 30 to 40% because people thought that the beer was related to the actual virus.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's
Yeah, and it's funny because like I seen someone reply to it. It was like, and these are the same people that think chocolate milk come from brown cows. Now, I honestly laughed because I feel like it really is some people who think chocolate milk come from brown cows. So,
I mean, technically, he ain't lying. It kind of comes from cows. You just gotta add extra stuff to it.
yeah, but they just think it automatically comes straight chocolate milk out of the brown cows.
You know, that's what they thought about black
So,
women at first.
true.
So
Um, it was just funny seeing a lot of me, people talking about it. And then what I find that kind of like um, mess with me a little bit because, a lot of like Koreans and uh, Japanese, Chinese people do mukbangs and stuff, and they're really popular and things like that. And so as I was going through Facebook, one of the girls that I used to watch, and so I was like, okay, cool. She has like a new video. Man, I was reading them comments and they were so nasty. When I mean nasty, I mean nastier than the coronavirus porn. Like it's nasty. Okay. And I'm just like, wow. And I mean, it was like degrading everything about her. They didn't care. It was degrading everything from the way she eats to how she looked, how she sound, hell, even her background. They was just like going in on her. And I'm like, you don't have to watch. And then on top of that, like majority of them were minorities. So I'm just like, hmm. Yeah, that's oh, that's a little weird, you know.
well, we can't
And then
be that scared
oh,
of a coronavirus because
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not.
I mean
man,
we made coronavirus porn, so I mean we must not be that scared of it.
Not we though. I don't do that. That ain't in my nature. Sorry.
yeah,
Dudes are going around actually watching coronavirus porn. First of
yeah.
all,
It's like who sick people, very sick people. Like, why would you even do it? And I understand why people are doing it because it's getting all the hype and stuff around it. They just want piece of the pie, pretty much.
but
And
coronavirus porn is awkward as fuck.
yeah, that's what I'm just like, why would you do that? And then on two, like, why would you want to watch that? I'm like, it's gonna be the same as if you didn't have it. The only thing is you're sick. Like, what type of weird fucking fetishes and I don't know. People nasty. That's all I gotta say. They're nasty.
Well, real quick, just to take a moment to break up real quick. You can get all your "We Live to Create" as well as your "That's What She Said" T-shirts at teespring.com /stores /R1G. That's right, our merchandise store right there. Teespring.com /stores /R1G for all your new merchandise from Real Ones Gaming. Thank you. So yeah, coronavirus. It won't be in your packages when
Said thank you.
you order from teespring.com /stores /R1G. You won't get coronavirus, I promise. There you go. So yeah, back to the story. Coronavirus. Yeah, amazing. It's great. All right, so so yeah, we'll see if they cancel anything else. As far as I know, TwitchCon Amsterdam was the only major one. There was some other ones, but not in the gaming industry. They were like business conferences and things like that. Actually, there was 3 people confirmed in Maryland for the coronavirus, and that's where I live. And 2 of them, I believe, went to a conference, um, and they think that's where they got it. But then also one of them went to like a citizen seat, senior citizen home or some
A little
sort of
baby
group.
stroke again.
You
What's
know what I'm saying?
wrong, sir?
Because the whole
Oh my
story is
god.
awkward. Like he went to a senior citizen uh, thing where there was like 70 people there, and older people are, you know, it's a little bit worse on them than it is for young people. Um, so they think he got it from that place, but they don't know. And then he also went to a business convention. So a lot of business conventions are now canceling because I mean, there's no way
He
of
washed his
knowing.
hands. Or
That's the
no, did
other.
he
That's
wash
the
his hands?
other stereotype that I want to point out is that everyone who catches the coronavirus, they immediately are saying, "You didn't wash your hands, you dirty nigga." Like basically, that's how
Yeah.
But it's true. Like, so you got to think about it. You touching everything. You're touching everything. So why not have that hand sanitizer on deck? Let me get freshen up real quick until I get to a sink and wash my hands. You have to think about it. You touching everything. Your face is exposed and stuff. So you rubbing your eye, you touching your mouth, and you doing all this type stuff. So you just
But I mean, think about that. That's a really bad stigma to have, and it's messed up because these people gonna have to live the rest of their lives knowing that people look at them different now. Which is
you
why I'm
gotta
saying.
not even that. You
Well, I'm saying like washing your hands. I really don't think helps. I don't. I think it helps, but at the same time, I think you can always catch it. Oh, hold on. Do we have technical difficulties? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Mm,
just be mindful of what you do, what you touch.
Yeah. And who you come in
Be mindful
contact
where
with
you walk.
too.
Yeah, that's it. Just be mindful of, where
Cause
you
if
walk
I
and stuff.
see I'm sorry. If I see one freaking piece of mucus or snot dripping down, get away from me. No, I don't care if
We
it's just
do that when
allergies.
people have regular, colds and stuff. I know I do. If I see a little drip drop, little sniffle, yeah, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Just like because David is sick now. He was fine yesterday morning, but I say like towards the afternoon he was out of it. So last night I slept on the couch because I didn't want to get sick because he smelled like sickness. I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
Man, look,
I can't afford this.
look,
You got that turn around and die smell.
I'm not saying it doesn't help, Ruby. I'm saying that, like, we don't know if those people who caught coronavirus actually didn't wash their hands. Maybe they did. Maybe they were very clean. But from now on, because the media pumps it up so much, now anyone who says, "Hey, I wash my hands," all right, I wash my hands everywhere I go. But I'm saying, like, oh, anyone who has the coronavirus, we automatically now are going to look at them and be like, "Oh, you don't wash your hands, you dirty nigga." Like, but they probably do wash their hands. They probably did. It's just, they got a bad break. They was around a bunch of people. Like I said, washing your hands does not cover your face. Germs float. It's still going to spit you in the face, and you still going to catch it. So there's more precautions than just washing your hand. Like, washing your hands is not going to guarantee you that you're going to not catch
It's gonna help.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can help,
but
it still splashes you in the face, Pink. Like,
and
It's
that's
a
why I
droplet.
say when you go outside, wear a hazmat suit so you don't have to worry about all that.
like, look, you got to go outside for something, you know.
I'll accept that challenge.
You gotta
Tell me if I gotta go outside.
I mean, you gotta go grocery shopping. You gotta go get. You gotta go to work. You gotta go to work.
Okay, when I do, I'm wearing a freaking surgical mask. I'm wearing rubber gloves.
But what if it
Fuck
splashes you
all
in the
that.
forehead?
Get that Lysol wipe and wipe your forehead off.
Right.
But you won't know when it splashes on your forehead. That's my point.
Exactly. That's why you should wash your face in
Just
the
wear a whole
morning
gas
and at
mask.
night. That's what I'm saying. Stuff that we supposed to do on a regular basis will help a whole lot, but a lot of us don't do it on a regular basis. So yes, we're prone for infections and sicknesses.
Well, I would just say this: if anyone catches coronavirus, and for those who have caught the coronavirus, I do not think you're dirty people. I think you caught a bad break. And maybe you do wash your hands and all that stuff. I don't know. I'm not gonna just judge you because you caught it. Um, you caught a bad break, and I apologize. For the media presenting you as people who don't wash your hands. Um, Guys, when we grow up, we have to wash our hands because we pee. So I don't know how women are when they do that because we do it for a different reason than y'all do, obviously.
Pee?
No. Wash your hands afterwards. Because when you pee, you got to hold.
We wash our hands too after we pee. What are you talking about?
Because no, I'm saying y'all are probably taught different reasons. Meaning, like we do it because we're actually holding something.
It doesn't.
Y'all
Doesn't guarantee,
anyway.
but it lessens the chance of just wide open. You know what I mean? Like at least you have like some type of barrier in front of your face, but then it can still like go to your eyes, nose, ears. So that's why I'm just saying, just wear a hazmat suit. Just full body protection. You know what I mean?
So, Greg, you just don't think we don't wipe? It's just a whole we just
Instacart.
Look,
Well, see, Ruby,
I've had extras,
even then,
yeah.
like you can still catch it because there's people touching your food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, do y'all still go out to eat now? Like the coronavirus, do y'all still go to takeout and stuff like that?
Take out. I ordered a Subway
sandwich. Yeah, paper mask to guarantee. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier, Black, is that where when you go out, wear like a surgeon mask and have on some gloves. That way, it's not affecting you as much if you just went out bare ass. Like, oh, I'm not gonna catch it. I'm fine. Next thing you know, you on your deathbed. Like, I should have worn this.
But Maya, do you still eat out like the fast food and stuff?
No, never really have.
So I mean, like y'all don't order pizza or McDonald's or what's another
mm,
famous place?
I
I
mean,
ordered pizza, or David ordered pizza. Friday, I had a Subway
occasionally we
sandwich.
get pizza.
Friday,
The other day got like some spaghetti and meatballs, but
Yeah. So I mean,
I
you
could
could
have caught
catch
it
it either
then.
way. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I could have
So
caught it then because he was touching my food. You know, he didn't have on any rubber gloves or anything like that. I went to the gas station yesterday, well, the second one, and the guy he had on gloves, but you know, I don't know if like, I mean, I could understand, you know, because he's handling money and he has to touch the snacks to scan them and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's understandable why he has them on because of the type of job he has. But
Ruby, I wash my hands. Okay. I wash my hands.
wash your hands after you have personal time too.
Oh, that part we ain't even going to step into.
um,
That goes down a
okay.
whole different aisle. But as far
Washing
as
your
peeing,
hands don't guarantee being on someone who sneeze can get it, break it in the same air. You catch it. Well, that's when you spray the fuck out of them with Lysol and be like, the curse is upon you. You know what I'm saying? Rebuild that barrier
that shit don't work.
with Lysol.
I think if you're gonna catch the coronavirus, you're gonna catch it. It doesn't matter what you do. If it's your time to catch it, it's your time to catch it.
But this is why we stay indoors. And like I was saying earlier, I've seen a lot of memes where they'll say like, the coronavirus outbreak, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll say introverts, you know, and they'll say, I've been preparing for this day all my life, which is kind of true, in a sense, because I am a potato, I am an introvert, I don't really go out anywhere. So, but I think naturally people have diseases anyway. So I kind of stay away from people. But yeah.
And yes, Pink, all y'all do is shake and go.
I know
I
until I don't see nothing else, and then I wash my hands with hot water
don't
and
know because it's nothing but the damn flu. Okay, Sage, you say that, and then God forbid you catch it.
Yeah.
Then what? It
Well,
won't be just a flu then.
we'll see. We'll see if it cancels all of our conventions and whatnot, and then we'll figure that stuff out.
Because this virus attacks people differently. Everybody's not the same. Everybody's white blood cell count isn't as high as yours, or they got some type of deficiency to let their immune system down, or they just have a weak immune system. Hell, you could be healthy and still catch it. You know what I mean? So it's just like you don't gotta be like stressed out over it, but at least be on guard, at least be on precaution because you just never know. You come in and then next thing you know, your coworker be like, hey man, and you shake his hand, not knowing 2 minutes ago he just literally coughed in his hand or sneezed in his hand. So
Well,
just
the moral
yeah.
of the story is everybody just take some Robitussin. You'll be all
Robitussin
and, and
first. Don't
and
drink
ginger ale. Yeah, keep that ginger ale on you too. Mm-hmm.
right. Just take some Robitussin. You'll be all right. All right. So the next one, let's look at some fresh gear as you don't catch coronavirus.
It's
Uh,
yeah. I heard that too. Like, there's some cases in Atlanta. I think not Clarkston. I think Clayton County, but they're not saying nothing. So it's a little close to home. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, moving on. Levi and Mario has teamed up to create some nice apparel. Any of y'all buying this stuff? Because I'm not. Who?
I'm actually surprised you didn't because Levi's and Star Wars had teamed up not too long ago.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna buy that either. It's Levi. Like they only really go towards the the model type anyway, so I really don't give a shit. Um,
I mean, because David buys some of their stuff
well, let's look at this
where he
picture.
buys jeans and stuff.
These are just some of the stuff that I saw. Actually, yeah, these are some of the stuff. They actually have a pair of jeans that all they did was add like some coins to the pocket stitch, and they put a Mario like what do you call them things? Patch on the back.
Hmm.
But this is the majority of the merchandise that Levi and Nintendo has come up with. So you can see the denim jacket, which I didn't know people still wore denim jackets, but there you go. Um,
Uh,
the
Definitely
pants
put
are
all your
completely
pieces.
atrocious. Those pants are fucking atrocious. Who the fuck is wearing those? Um, the jacket is kind of eh. And yeah, they came out with some T-shirts, some hoodies, some. Originally, the deal only said that they were going to do overalls because you know Mario wear overalls.
Mm-hmm.
But they expanded it to plenty of shirts, hoodies, pants. What do you call those things? Fanny packs, hats, earrings. You name it, they're selling it. Um, what do you guys think about this? Are y'all gonna purchase some Mario Levi's materials?
I
And
mean,
I think it's a good collab, but I'm not interested in getting any.
so that jean jacket that's showing on stream, I'm thinking about getting it. It looks really cute to me, but I think that's probably like the only thing I'm gonna get.
Why does the guy wearing the jean jacket look like the kid from Stranger Things? Like I thought that was him at first, and I was like, "Why the fuck is he modeling? You know, he does movies now, but he looked just like him." Um,
Yeah.
the jean jacket I can kind of see for a certain type of people. Um, I kind of like the shirt. It says Levi at the top, and then it has Mario. Like each letter is like one of the bricks from Mario game, and then Mario's jumping up to hit it to have coins come out. That's kind of like a hot design. I can do without the jacket, but I know a lot of people that would wear that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I take that back. I probably would. I don't know if I get it, but I think the jackets are hot. I get the jackets.
Yeah.
I like the hoodies. I'm a hoodie person anyway, so I like the hoodie. Um, it's supposed to be coming out soon. They didn't really put out a date of when it releases, but it's supposed to be out soon. Um, I don't know the price range. I'm sure it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely.
Obviously.
It's Levi and then Nintendo on top. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But my question about this whole story is this going to be a trend? Are we now going to see? I mean, we've already seen video game inspired clothing, but are we going to see
Ooh.
actual deals with? Okay, Sage. Anyway, are we going to see actual deals? Like, who makes that announcement? Jesus Christ. Uh,
Ruby said. Ruby said. Any other pictures for references?
let me see, because this was like the major one. The other ones were just like, let me go here. Can I do this? Okay. All right, y'all talk about that. I'm gonna find some stuff for references. Um,
Jacket.
oh,
I
I can't.
do.
I do not, but I will post it on the Instagram. How about that? There we go. The pictures that I did see, they were all like a model just wearing one piece of these article that you see here. So it's like everything that they're offering is in this picture. So the jackets, the hoodie, the shirt, the other jacket, the hat. The only thing that's missing is the little fanny pack, which looks just like the dude's pants.
Yeah.
Um, Look, if you wear
Yeah.
your pants like that, be prepared to be talked about. All right. Be prepared. I am flaming you, sir. I am telling you everything wrong with your life just by looking at your pants. I don't think those are for guys. I'll put it like that. I don't think they're for guys. I think those will probably look better on her with some sort of simplified. And I think she's wearing the short version of it too. So they do sell shorts
Okay.
and skirts. So in that kind of design, I would actually expect a skirt to be better than pants or shorts. So if they got a skirt with that same print, all right, cool. And that's something I would probably buy my girl or something like that, or a friend or something like that, whatever. The jacket, I
Yeah.
can kind of see people rocking.
Yeah,
Um, the denim jacket, like I said, I haven't seen people wear denim jackets in a while, but I'm sure there's somebody who can rock them, whatever, or make it a yeah, I can kind of see it. But yeah, do y'all guys think like this will become a trend for certain video games to contract with certain high end designers to make clothing?
yes.
And if
Everybody
so,
wants to
what
that gaming.
what game would you guys like a collection for?
Fortnite.
A
They already
Fortnite
have them.
collection?
And
I actually got a
Overwatch.
Fortnite T-shirt that
Oh,
I
I'm
was.
talking about like on Levi's forefront, with the designs and stuff.
Mm.
Okay. So like if you had to take, let me see, Fortnite. Damn, they got so many goddamn outfits. You could possibly do that with Levi. Levi probably would be a good company for that for Fortnite.
Yeah.
I would like to see some Call of Duty inspired collections.
Oh, so like the camo overall, like the what do you call it? Like the fisherman's hat, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But I
I
can't
think
think of a
that'd be
company
nice.
that could actually do that. I'm trying to think. Zelda could be next. Zelda and Levi will probably work out pretty good. Any Nintendo will probably be pretty good. Anything Nintendo will probably be good with Levi.
Yeah, because I know I don't like the pants that the guy is wearing. Um, but I like the jean jacket he has on. I like the girl's jacket that she has on. That could just be like, that pop centerpiece of your outfit. So I could see myself wearing something like that. Now the skirt, maybe, but I don't like skirts or dresses like that because it's too freeing, if you will. So
Hot Topic has been doing it, but I don't think Hot Topic has ever had um
yeah,
like these are like, how can I put it? There are clothes that has video game character designs on it, but these are more so like actual Mario outfits, meaning they're trying to make it seem like you are dressing just like Mario, basically. Um, and they do this with the whole denim kind of outtake on it, and they have like the overalls. The red hoodie is supposed to represent the red shirt that Mario wears. They also got a green one that represents Luigi. And then they're supposed to do some more stuff for Yoshi that I don't know if I want to dress like Yoshi, but whatever. Um, I do know that this is going to become a trend. I mean, we've already talked about this a couple podcasts ago about how video games inspire every form of media, whether it be music, whether it be fashion, whether it be movies. We talked about that earlier,
Mhm.
or anything like that. But one thing I can say is that while this clothing is very good, may I direct y'all to another great company that does really good clothing, and that's teespring.com/stores /R1G, where you can get your brand new That's What She Said merchandise, as well as the the Green SPMK hoodies, the Miss Pinky 313 hoodies, the King AJ 15 hoodies, and soon the Maya 97 hoodies will all be on teespring.com/stores /R1G. So, yeah, back to this clothing bullshit. Are y'all gonna buy this? Y'all gonna go out and buy you
Yeah, I'm gonna get the jacket. If I was to, I'd get the jacket.
Yeah, definitely get the jacket.
Ruby, you know what? I think Overwatch would be a good game to do clothing. That would be a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, especially if they did like May out. Oh man,
Yeah, I could see that.
I'll be on that like white on rice.
Overwatch
Mhm.
is a very fashionable game. I
Yeah.
could see that.
Or Arista.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. That's the whole thing. I just wanted to talk about this because it was like kind of interesting, and it was one of the biggest stories this week. Um, I'm sure Nintendo got the bag. I'm sure they did. So let's just jump into the next story, uh, which is PAX East happened. We saw some amazing things. Speaking of conventions that were not canceled by coronavirus, look at all those potential people just waiting to catch the virus. Um, some of the biggest games came out at PAX, and we're gonna talk about what games kind of overthrew every other game. Of course, Animal Crossing was
You
like
know what?
the one
You
game.
show Oryx, okay? You straighten it up right now. I told you Animal Crossing, beginning of the year, I told you Animal Crossing would be hands down one of the best games of 2020, and it is.
Look, I just
Everybody
don't
got.
understand it. That's all. I, eh.
I got it in my head. Okay, I want it, but I don't have a Switch yet. But I got it in my head. Okay, Animal Crossing would be awesome. I
Well,
can't wait. You know what? You straighten it up. Nope. Mm-mm.
Well,
Allow
I talked to Xenopoda yesterday on my stream, and she was explaining to me what it was, and she simply said it's basically you living in a village, and that's the point of the game. That's the plot of the game. Is you live there. You so basically what I got from it was like it was a simulation. Like you're a person living in a village, and you take care of this village, and you grow this village, or whatever. Um, I'm cool on it. I mean, if y'all like it, that's cool. That's fine. You know, have fun with your game. That was the that's what a lot of different news sources said was the biggest game at PAX East. The second was Doom Eternal, which I'm playing the first Doom now to see if I like the new. Like I used to play it on Sega Genesis 32X, the Doom series, and I really liked it then. Um, and so this new wave of it, I played the demo when it first came out, and I didn't like it. But then I saw it was on sale for $5 recently, so I picked it up. and it's okay. It's good. It's nothing like amazing like I felt when I first played it on the 32X a few years ago. But it's good. It's cool. Um, that was a good game, Doom Eternal. My biggest announcement there was Streets of Rage 4, which I played on Sega Genesis days. That's a game that was out when popular games was out, like Battle Toads and um, Double Dragon and the Ninja Turtle game that everybody hates so goddamn much. um, Back when games were a little bit harder to beat for us. Streets of Rage 4 is coming out. It's been so long since they came out with a game.
Never
Um,
played Streets of Rage. I heard it was a good game though. I
it
just
is.
never played.
And they actually replaced two of the characters. So um, that's going to be kind of interesting to play. Of course, I'm sure it's going to be multiplayer. So when I get it, Pinky, you already know you got it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to a Real Ones Gaming stream of Streets of Rage that includes you, Maya, and you, AJ. No excuses. Uh, that's a game that we'll all play together. Another game that I thought was interesting that a lot of people were talking about is a game called Fall Guy. For some of you who are in the streaming community and you participate in the streaming community, like everybody in the chat, um, you probably noticed that there's a lot of mini games in streamers, and this is the only way that I can explain what the Fall Guys is. Some of you probably saw them like participants in the chat. They're represented by a little ball on the screen, and in this ball you go through like this little race, and whoever reaches whichever ball reaches the end of the race, you win. Like in my stream, it would be 5,000 bamboo, and Pinky stream it would be glitter bombs, whatever the case might be. Um, well, they took this is kind of like that. It's a battle royale game. Every person is represented by a little Abby, and you play as your Abby, and you go through a obstacle course. And it's a battle royale mode. This obstacle course is meant to eliminate people one by one. And whoever reaches the end of the obstacle course is the victor of this battle royale like game. Um, it's an arcade game, of course, and it's a little indie game, and I'm sure it'll get old real quick. However, I think it's one of those fun games where you can play with a party of people, and you probably have hours and hours and hours of fun. It's what I call party game. I like it. Um, it goes up there with Mario Party and what's the other bullshit?
Hmm.
What's the one that streamers play a lot now? Is it You Don't Know Jack?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
that and then like jackpot.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot
Marbles on
of
stream.
yeah. So
marbles on string.
So Fall Guys is gonna be like a streamer game. Is what I'm thinking. It's gonna be very popular on Twitch and Mixer and whatever. Um,
Yeah.
so those were the three. Those were the like most well known games. There was a lot of indie games there. Um, and I think a lot of games that we know about didn't make an appearance or didn't even care about PAX East, only because we already knew about it. Last of Us 2 comes out in May, so they're pretty much done. Um, Cyberpunk got pushed back to November. Um, so was it November or September? It got pushed back. Let's put it like that.
I think it was November.
Yeah, I think it was November. Um, but it got pushed back, so we won't be getting those games until later. Actually, I think it was September. Um,
Mm.
so we won't get those games till later, and they're pretty much already wrapping up. So it's no reason to showcase and stuff like that because we've already seen it. Um, and then a lot of games like to save their debuts for like E3. And a lot of people always say, well, if E3 is dying, why are you waiting? And that's because E3 has more of a TV value. They show it on TV more often, and they have the Twitch deal and stuff like that. So it's easier
Mm.
to showcase your stuff there. But out of the list, I know Pinky's already gonna say Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
What do you
I
guys think
definitely.
is the games you want to pick up?
Um. I know
Let's see.
for me, I definitely want to get a Switch so I can play without my Switch friends, and I definitely want to pick up um, Animal Crossing just to see how it is. Um, of course, like your typical Mario games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it that I want to pick up. But there's like this game that I kind of want friends to play with because, it's a multiplayer horror game. And I've only told like a few people because, not a lot of people are into like horror games because it's just a different ambiance than watching other people play. But
Mm-hmm.
there's this game called Dollhouse.
Ooh,
And
that sounds good already.
I have told Pinky about this before. It's up to, I believe, 6 to 8 players altogether. And
Mm-hmm.
from the description I read, it's kind of like, those, I guess, like Slenderman games where you have to like find like the letters or certain object
Oh
and
no, I
things like
can't do
that.
that no more.
So it's from the description I read, it's something like that. And so I've been kind of looking for like friends to play with. It was on sale. It was about $12, but I think that sale ended already. It's back up to 30. Um, so I know that's one game I wanted to play with you guys. If you were down, down with it and stuff.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I don't know about Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
My answer for this is everything but Animal Crossing. Uh,
Wow.
I'm cool. I played what was that game on Facebook? What was that game, Pinky, where we was farming and shit back in the day?
Was it Farmville?
Farmville. There we go. I did that for enough years. I think I'm cool.
What's the multiplayer?
I don't think I really need to do what's the multiplayer horror game? Dollhouse. Oh, okay. Um, I think I'm cool on that one. Resident Evil 3 will probably be a game I want to play. Um, but I haven't even beat Biohazard yet, so I don't know. And the only reason why I haven't beaten Biohazard is because I said I don't want to play Biohazard until I get the VR. When I get VR, that's when I play Resident Evil games, and that's what I want to do. Um, and I don't know. PAX East has never been that convention where I've gotten hype off of the games, only because they only show like the smaller, quote quote, smaller tier type of games. Um, E3 will show the AAA titles, and we'll see. Animal Crossing, like I said, is all right. It's good for y'all. I'm happy for y'all.
I'm happy for y'all.
I'm saying I'm happy for y'all. Have it, have your little,
Yeah.
farming and building villages and playing with little animals that don't speak English. You know, have fun with
Hater.
that. I'll play.
Hater.
I'll play my big boy games. Okay, I'll play my big boy games. um, but you know what would be really nice if we all went to PAX East. If if we were all wearing our That's What She Said hoodies and T-shirts that you can get at teespring.com/stores/r1g. That would have been really nice, especially since there is a nice little price for them all, where you can get T-shirts for only $20 and you can get hoodies for only $30. Just letting y'all know. That's teespring.com/stores/r1g right at the bottom of the screen, as you see. So anyway, yeah, that's PAX East.
Or
Um,
TwitchCon.
yeah, yeah.
If they don't cancel it by then, you know.
Hoping not,
We
man.
could, yeah, we could all wear it to TwitchCon in San Diego.
Speaking of which, and maybe Ruby in the chat would know about this more. And maybe a couple of you will know. Remember that Black History Month summit that Twitch had? Does anybody know what the fuck that was for?
It again?
Huh?
It again?
The Black History Month summit at Twitch, where they invited the black creators to the summit.
Yeah.
What was the result of that? Did anybody find out like what exactly that was?
I mean, it was just talking about representation of in streamers, people of color in streaming.
Oh, so basically they talked and did absolutely nothing.
I mean, they did stuff. I know Ebony Sims, she got partnered while she was there.
Oh, so it was like a Twitch
I remember that.
A miniature Twitch con meeting.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
at the headquarters. Yeah.
I thought it was like they were going to have a meeting on like how to make it better for.
I mean, that was one of the discussions. I'm pretty sure it was.
Because I was under the impression that they were going down there to change, like, not to change things per se, but to actually talk about stuff and improve Twitch. Because I was sitting there thinking, like, damn, I didn't hear anything that came out of that whole thing other than they went down there and, it was an honor. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what happened?
Thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they all talked about that, while there. I was just like, invite to the studios, get to talk to major heads there. I know they did a panel, I believe, while there.
Well, I saw something where they had to sign an NDA, and I was like, why would they need to sign an NDA? Like, what's going on that we don't know about? And if so, it's over now. So, what was the NDA for? What did y'all talk about? Like, like why is it so secretive?
Who knows?
And if people became Twitch partners, I'm like, so what was the NDA for? But that was just something I was thinking about. I thought maybe somebody else could shed some light on it because I tried to look to see exactly what happened, and all it kept saying was people got invited there for the summit, but didn't say what it was for. But shout out to those people that went down there too. I know a couple people, and I think next year I have my vote for people that I would like to see there. Is that AJ?
So okay. Yeah.
Okay. There's some people I would like to see there. Good morning, Alpha, or afternoon.
Excuse me.
I would like to see Miss Pinky 313 there, of course.
Yes.
The female phenom, I would like to see her there. I don't know if X Mirror Mirror went or not.
To the summit.
I don't remember seeing her name.
I wish she did.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not this year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think I saw Calm Black Guy go. I think. But it was good to see a lot of people on that list go and that I recognized and stuff like that. So that was cool. So this is the beginning of the convention season. So we're gonna see how coronavirus deals with the rest of the conventions, and B, we're gonna see what the developments are on these games. Like I said, I'm cool with everything except for Animal Crossing. Not that it's a bad game. I don't know. I never played it. I don't have any intentions on playing it. Pinky obviously wants to play it. Maya wants to play it. Maya also wants to play Dollhouse. That seems like it's
Yes.
gonna give somebody a heart attack. I'm just waiting for it.
Yes. I'm a PlayStation player. If you want to play, let me know.
I'm gonna look it up after this and see. Um,
Yes. I don't know if it's on Xbox or PC, most likely. But um, I'm mainly on PlayStation, so that's why I'm calling out to my PS4 peeps.
and it's out
Because
already.
I think, yeah, it's been out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that'll be a very fun, kind of like community game, I guess, or like just friends only, if you want.
Okay. All right.
So,
I'll look it up right after this stream, actually. Um, and we'll do that. So yeah. Now is the fun part for everybody in the chat. The real fun part.
what y'all gotta say?
Yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
y'all gotta
What are some
say?
topics y'all want to talk about? Y'all are the hosts now. You get to pick the stories.
Right.
We talked about what we wanted to talk about, so you know, y'all.
Uh,
Doll Dollhouse exclusive is $35.
oh, it's 35.
Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's exclusive though.
Yeah. So the regular, I think I see was 9.
It's 30.
Yeah.
I might as well buy the fucking exclusive.
I don't know.
So
It's
I'm like,
$5
I'm
extra.
biting my teeth. So I'm like, so for $5 more, I can get exclusive.
Pretty much. I didn't even know they had an
Bruh.
exclusive.
Yeah, you get in the exclusive pack, you get 14 dollhouse emotes, 3 dollhouse themes, and
Oh, never mind.
uh,
I'm cool. That don't sound like the
that's it.
$5 worth. Sounds like a bunch of costumes. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
I'm good. I'm good on that. All right. So the chat don't have any topics y'all want to talk about. Y'all don't have any major things you wanna.
Alpha said a lot of people are looking forward to Dollhouse. Well, I've seen like the preview, because a friend of mine brought it up to me, and so because me and some friends were looking for like a multiplayer horror game that's more than just 4 people, and so I so happened to stumble upon this one, and so since I found it here and there, I've been telling people like, hey, like, are you into scary games? I found this multiplayer horror game. If you would like, just check it out. Tell me what you think. So, some people is like, oh, it looks nice, you know, good, but I never had anybody to play with. So it's just sitting in my library right now,
You know what would be
waiting
a
to be
really good
touched.
content or a
Hmm.
good thing?
What?
A a horror game that's also a battle royale game, and it's open world at the same time.
Oh,
Somebody get on that. That's something different.
right. Trademark it quick.
So like maybe the concept would be you live in a city, like you and your friends or you and 100 other players. You all are cursed, and you go
Dang,
through
why
the
would I be
typical
cursed?
horror game kind of stuff. Like how like you watch a horror movie and you go, I would do this differently. I would do this differently.
Right.
I damn sure wouldn't do that. Like it would be like that sort of. You pick the decisions and see if you survive,
You
and you
talking
have
about
to
like
meet at a part in the city where is safe from this curse. And the
you
last
talking about
one,
like
huh?
you talking about like the Walking Dead type vibes.
No, I'm
Like
talking
Yeah.
about like an
zombies.
actual horror. Like I'm not talking about zombie.
Yeah,
I'm talking about more of
but
a
you're
what do you call it? supernatural. So like ghosts and stuff. I'm not talking about zombies. Fuck zombies. I'm tired of zombie games.
But would I guess like what AJ is saying is like, would the choice style be more like The Walking Dead, where you get to like,
No, it would
you know
be
what I
more
mean?
like okay, for instance, in Paranormal Activity, when you see like if a door shuts all of a sudden, and most
Oh
people
hell
in the
no!
movies they walk towards the door to see what's in the room.
Invest the gate.
But now you have the choice to say, "No, I'm gonna go down the steps instead, and go out the
Right.
house, or something like that." And then like your choices get harder and harder. Like for instance, maybe when you walk out the house immediately, a car immediately goes off track and kills you, or maybe the ghost appears and kills you, or whatever the case might be. Um, so I'm just saying, like, do something where it's just like a horror game mixed with a battle royale game mixed with I mean, it has to be a open world game. So something like that, something of that sort. We
So
got a little bit of it with Don't Even Think, but I would like something a little bit better. So
ooh,
just a horror game, like maybe a Resident Evil battle royale game. I'll do that. I'll put the zombies back in. I'll even say even a Resident Evil battle royale game would be pretty interesting. I think.
What's your
I
price
like
point
this
on it
option
though?
too.
Well, what's your price point on it though? If you're gonna add battle, if it's is it gonna be free?
It depends on
Is
who
it gonna
does
be
it.
free?
To be honest with you,
Mm,
it really depends on who does it and what all do they add. If they add a story mode to it, then of course it has to be the full 60. And depending on who does it, if they're just doing the battle royale game, I would say if if you want to do microtransactions, go ahead and make it free. If it's not going to be any microtransactions in it and it's going to be a lot of content with already in the game, make it 30. But if it has a story mode and all of that to come with it, I would say make it a $60 game. So I'm assuming this game could be $20 to $30, free depending on who makes it. Um, and free also would probably be better because then you can make money off of microtransactions. Um,
so you're throwing in a battle pass pretty much.
yeah, pretty much.
Dying Light is a good game, Alpha.
Yes, I would like to play Dying Light, but Dying Light, if matter of fact, yes, that's a good thought. Dying Light battle royale, I would like that.
Mm.
Which I thought they were supposed to come out with, but um, Dying Light battle royale game would be, mwah, would be perfect. I would love it.
Yeah, I know I'm excited for excuse me,
H
Dying Light 2
Yes.
when that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still remember playing the first one and then showing Pinky the video, and she was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I think it was I was out doing something and it got dark, and I had to make it back to my base. And when I tell you that shit is the creepiest feeling, because all you're doing is running through the town, and that's when the I can't remember what they call them, but they weren't the regular creatures. They were like amped up creatures that are more aggressive.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the what? You're talking about the big guys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what they're called. They're not. I think they're called spotters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and they're
Or something.
faster, and they actually, I want to say they parkour with you, but they don't actually. They swing or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah. I know what you're saying. Because I
Ruby,
know.
hold on,
Oh,
let me
I'm
see.
sorry.
Well, Ruby said something
Um.
about Twitch.
Oh.
So, Evo Alpha asked, what we think about Twitch. Let me see me up.
Oh,
So asks us what you all thoughts on how Twitch has been lately. Ruby said Twitch has been pissing me off lately. The lack of protection towards streamers.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see anything wrong with what she said. Um, Twitch has been going through a transition. They lost some of their bigger people, and then now it's kind of like they're evening out the score. And then they've been having issues where they're banning the wrong people and not banning the people that deserve to be banned.
Right. I'm
Um,
Mm-hmm.
seeing a lot of that too.
yeah, the only ban that I saw, and I don't know, maybe this is something we could talk about too. They just had a recent ban where a guy shot a gun and it went
Oh,
through
I just
his
seen that.
yeah, it went through his did it go through a bucket and then go end up going through a wall or something?
This happened.
Um,
Yeah, someone shot a gun
yeah,
live on stream.
yeah, they said on Twitter accidentally fired off a firearm. And it went through something I can't remember, and he was like, it was like, okay, so he could shoot off a firearm, and not get banned, but the slightest bit of titty, and you're just out of here.
Yeah.
You know, and so I was just like, well, yeah, because my friends from now, from time to time, they show a little cleavage and stuff, and thankfully they haven't gotten banned. But you know, it's not like they showing the whole titty either. It's just like like a little peekaboo, and it could be just a shirt, or like we got big breasts, so it's kind of hard to like, you know what I mean? Just well, I mean, you can wear turtlenecks, but don't make me wear a hot ass turtle with all them lights stuff. But don't.
Well, I know the guy who shot the gun, he ended up getting, I want to say banned, but I think it was suspended. And then he ended up
Yeah.
getting suspended from his team that he played for as well. Um,
Mm-mm.
the girl who actually did the body paint a couple months ago that got banned, she just got reinstated. Um, and I guess there's certain rules to doing body paint on stream where you got to cover up, I think it's
Yeah.
more than half of your chest or whatever. And they were saying like she did it out of what's that term? It was basically you meant to do well. Basically, you meant to follow it, but you just still messed up.
You didn't cover enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they reinstated her from the body paint thing. I have seen things like what Ruby was saying, where there's been streamers that put the tag for the LBGT um, stuff, and they've been getting hassled for whatever reason, which that stuff never makes sense to me. Why you would hassle people like that? Um, and they need to start doing bans on the chat community, like people who strictly do chats. Like if you do something like what she was saying, they come in and abuse you over you being gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever the case might be. They should absolutely be able to report you and then have your account banned or suspended because they don't do that enough either. Um, so they should probably work on that instead of just banning random ass streamers who have nothing to do with the rules and regulations that Twitch has sets aside. I've seen people toss their cats. I've seen people feed alcohol to their cats, which the same person I just saw a video of them. The cat actually attacked them, which was hilarious.
What?
The girl who was feeding alcohol to her cat and was tossing her cat around. Somebody clipped. She was streaming the other day, and the cat actually attacked her elbow and bit her. And it was under the caption. It was like, "Payback's a bitch, ain't it?" And I was like,
Yeah, giving them
"Damn."
skibbity paps. Mm-hmm.
Skibbity paps.
So I was like,
Yeah.
"Wow." And it reminded me of Pinky because I was like, "That's something fucking Brownie would do while she's streaming."
Does it
Mm-hmm.
all the time, just because he think he playing, which he is, but not at my cost of my elbow, sir,
Yeah, that's why I don't be
or
fucking
my
with
kneecaps.
cats. Uh,
He just bite everything.
Ruby said, "I can't help my body. You can put a gun away." I think he was just. I don't know if he thought the gun was loaded or
He
if he
knew
thought
that
it was.
gun was loaded. He knew
But
that
my
gun
thing
was
is,
loaded
why
because he
even
wouldn't waste
bring it
that out.
out? Why even bring it out in the first place?
I think he was trying to teach. Like I think he was playing with the gun, not knowing if it was loaded or not, and it went off accidentally, and it ended up shooting. I think I heard it. It ended up shooting through a wall, and he had animals around. So the concern was, what if it had shot through the wall and killed one of the animals? Basically, how they said it.
Fuck that. What if it actually shot him?
Well,
Or shot him.
it could have, but people care more about animals than they care about human beings. So that wasn't a point
Yeah,
brought
it's
up.
true.
So we know that. Come on now. When cops shoot people, it's never an issue. When cops shoot dogs, hey, that's when we riot. So
Unfortunately.
no one really cared if he shot himself. Um, but that was the point that they brought up. What if he had shot a dog, or it went through another wall and hit an innocent bystander, um, and stuff like that. So he ended up getting banned, and he got suspended from his team for a certain number of days. Um, and him, like, what was the kid's name that got banned for cheating on Fortnite? Whatever his name was, I'm sure they're both very apologetic. And I
They'll
actually
be
saw
back up.
the story that we talked about a couple podcasts ago, where the kid cheated on Fortnite, and he got banned from playing any kind of Fortnite. His mom is still like doing press releases and stuff like that to get him reinstated.
Because she was making the money off of him.
Yep.
She is like really like, yo, you need to get my son back into this.
Because she going broke right now.
Well, you can play a different game. Like you already have the following. Just play a different game. That's all.
No, she's going broke and he's driving her crazy. So only way to calm him down is to get him back on Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's like a drug to him.
And Ruby, that's another problem with Twitch. They don't monitor this shit at all.
They really don't. And that's the thing I was saying. Like they, for whatever reason, they only have or if somebody is showing skin. That's all they really care about. They don't really care like you really say racist things. They don't really care about anything else. Or you can have the most ridiculous fucking name tag.
Yeah, and Ruby
And,
brings up a
and
point. It should be
right. And
it
you
should
just
be an
go
instant
around,
ban.
people be like, what the fuck? Like, and then you have to keep banning and reporting that person until, you like have to harass Twitch to like get this person off here. It shouldn't have to be that way. As soon as they make the name, or before they even get to create their name, they need to be like, no, you can't have this name because of it's against TOS, because it's against X, Y, and Z. They should check that immediately when they're making their account.
Yeah.
Because nobody should have to sit there and enjoying their stream time, and next thing you know, you see whatever ridiculous name on your, like, it's on your VOD now. And of course, like, you probably take it out, take it down, whatever. But then what's the point of that?
And to Ruby's
So
point, like the people that do the raids in order to troll people, I think we as a community should start recording what channel they come from and start reporting them motherfuckers too, because that's
yeah,
ridiculous too.
Not
yeah,
necessarily if they, because if I raise somebody and I don't know that, that tag is watching me, and it so happened to pop up, in the other. See, that is so hard. Damn.
But
Because my thing is like,
To Pinky's point, some of them raids be coming from random streams. Like
yeah,
they'll just go through and find a person that got like 5 to 6 views, and they'll just throw them the raid. So you don't know if they've been in your stream before, or they just randomly just picked somebody.
but and maybe there's a setting where you can turn it off. But as far as I know of, anytime a streamer raids you, your system tells you, "Hey, you're being raided by such and such and such." So if the whole community of people that's being rating is then coming in there saying the same thing, which is either a racist comment or a homophobic comment or whatever the case might be, I then assume that that came because you requested that your followers, your viewers, say this when they go into this chat room. So if
I
you,
get that. Yeah, I totally get that. Then
Yeah,
yeah, they should get
hmm,
the X. But I'm
yeah,
talking about, like, if I'm like streaming and then I end my stream, of course, raid you, and there's just that one duckhead in there. No, because you know they were just watching me, and then they seen you, and it's like, oh, time to go ham. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't
yeah,
get penalized. I didn't know. I would hope that nobody in my community is like that. But you know how random people just find you and then
mm-hmm.
just sit around
hmm,
mm-hmm.
I
yeah,
mean,
they find
because
that person.
me personally, I think if someone trolls you, that's a way that you know you're becoming somewhat popular because someone isn't going to troll you unless you're getting up there. Um,
Yeah,
hmm,
I think I had my first one where I actually texted everybody. It was like, "Hey, do you know this person on Instagram?"
yep,
yeah,
Cause
it's
That
like
person that
no.
you just mentioned, they are on
yep.
my list, and I ain't following that person. So I'm trying to figure out if this is just an old person.
yeah,
Yeah,
so I mean, I saw that they were following Pinky, and I was like, maybe
Nah,
I
they
know this
wasn't
person.
following nobody. They was following nobody. I looked the name up.
No,
I
they were
said that
following.
person
They was
smooth.
following Pinky, and they was following me for a while too.
I
So
said
it's
that
someone
person
that me and Pinky
smooth.
know.
No,
yeah,
not no,
Uh,
no.
Yeah, no
yeah.
uh,
That you probably seen like once or twice.
they
Just
ain't but
pop
Tumblr
in.
was with me.
So when I saw it, I was kind of like, that's weird. And I'm not going to get into what happened, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, I must be doing something right then, because now they're trolling me, and I felt kind of happy. I was like, I'm getting trolled, yay!
About names or anything, but did you want to kind of talk about it? You don't have to get the name out if you don't want to.
Oh well, what happened is that somebody on Instagram ended up. I know the name, and I know that they had liked a bunch of my pictures before. And anybody that knows my Instagram, you already know it's like gaming related stuff. Um, I'm engaged. If you didn't know, now you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they ended up requesting to follow my fiance, and at the same time, they started liking all of her photos. But then they deleted me off of their Instagram and blocked me. So it's kind of like this is my fiance. So why are you blocking me? So it made me think like, all right, some shady shit is going on. So she ended up blocking that person, so they couldn't see anything. And I just wanted to know, like, hit them up and be like, "Yo, problem? Like, what's going on?" I just chalked it off as to this is just, when you get well known, people are gonna get into your personal life and try to do some stupid shit that, whatever, whatever. Um,
Mhm.
it's cool, it's whatever. I don't really give a shit, but um, it's weird because people start doing that and they start following people that they honestly don't like, only to talk shit about them. So like they'll sit there and they'll look at, for instance, they'll look at Maya's page. Probably don't like her, but they want to see what she's doing just so they can hate on what she's doing, basically. Or on Pinky stream, they don't like Pinky, but they watch her every stream
Faithfully.
faithfully, just to go in there and say some random shit that's gonna
Right, girl,
piss
did
Pinky
you
off.
see what she did today? Who does she think she is? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, um, that's what you get the trolls from, and in some point, it is like a kind of like, oh, okay, I'm doing something right, and then at some point, like in Ruby's case, it's just stupid. Like, why are you going to somebody's page to be homophobic or to be racist or to be, whatever ist? Um, if you don't like it, just don't be in that stream. Like, don't go. And if you're a
You
streamer
ain't got
and
nothing.
you are leading a group of people to do this kind of nonsense, you are trash yourself, and you only do that because you have no content worth watching other than to do that nonsense. So I don't feel bad for anyone who gets blocked because of it. I don't feel bad for anybody who gets banned for it. So I think if you have a group of people coming to your chat after being rated by a certain person and they all do the same shit, you should then write down whoever that name was that rated you and report them and ban them. So,
Yeah. Because I know there's a person that um, deals with toxic people.
mm-hmm.
And so, I would tell this person to not, like, of course, I can't tell anybody what to do because, from my knowledge, we're all grown, right? We're going to do whatever we're going to do. But I did heavily advise to this person to um, stop like hanging around toxic people just so they could have friends or just so they could have somebody around. And they didn't listen, and that caused a lot of complications, not only between me and this person, but this person and their community. So now it's just like I'll feel bad if this person, ends up destroying what they created because they're um unquenching thirst for friends or undying for friends. But at the same time, it's like, if that's what happens, that's what happens,
Mm.
because they go around trolling and stuff when nobody's bothering them. But then when someone trolls them back, now it's a problem. Now they want to feel attacked. Now they want to play the victim. Now they want to, you know. So, yeah, yeah, it's a lot going on. And I mean, this person's community doesn't, go into other people's streams causing havoc, unless like they know the person and they're cool with it and
Hello?
stuff like that. But
Hello.
Yeah.
What happened?
AJ.
Huh?
Hold on.
Dang your booty calls.
so, but yeah, like Ruby was saying, like she had that incident where the person came out of nowhere and decided to be nasty, you know, and we're not looking at our viewer count, not looking at stream and stuff. So obviously, yeah, we're not, because I've heard it's bad to look at that, your viewer count and be so focused on it and stuff. So sometimes it's not the streamer fault because that said troll can be lurking and stuff without us knowing. But then again, Green, as you said, some streamers are just trash like that. That's how they, built their community. So it's kind of um like 50-50, I guess.
Yeah. I
Ruby
mean,
said,
Yeah.
"Is 2020 if Twitch plans to grow and not fall into obscurity, they need to protect their damn streamers," which is true.
yeah.
I think it should be more protection
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
us. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can dedicate a sector, the building to streamer support, where we can report these people. I guess you can call them that because I want to call them something else, but I'll just say people. People, these hurt feeling people. Um, protect us against bots because I know Ruby experienced a bot situation a few days ago.
Oh, but they
Probably,
follow you and they try to get you banned because you got bot followers or something like that. Is that the?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speeches or speech.
Is there a way that
They're
you
just
can,
pouring hate.
or is there a way that you can delete the bots from your followers?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think once they that
Yeah, so it's on your
that's
account. That's
yeah.
basically what it is. It's on your account.
Mm,
Unless that's something Twitch have to do on their end, which they probably won't do.
right.
Mm,
So yeah.
That's hard for a
Um.
growing streamer because it messes up your numbers.
mm-hmm.
Um, you
mm,
know, it's just like, what can I do, bro? What can I do?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame, but Ruby, you said that the last few weeks of February made me question if I want to keep streaming. I say keep pushing. Don't let them people win because that's exactly what they
Yeah.
want. They want you to stop. They can't they can't help it that you're gonna go further than they go, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to eventually just
Yeah.
stop.
You have the quality of content that they'll never have. You know. And so, and besides, we'll miss you if you stop streaming. I know I will. I will bug you every single day. Listen, I'll call you. Okay, hey, what you doing? I'll bother you because I don't want you to feel discouraged because that happened. And I was telling, I believe it was Pinky, or I was telling that when stuff like that happens, it takes a toll on your mental state. It takes a toll on your self esteem, your confidence. It more than just about the numbers. It's more about the person as well because said person may feel like, well, dang, you know, I couldn't get this on my own, and now all of a sudden I just have felt like it. To me, I feel like stuff like that is destined to make people feel small, to make people feel like they can't do it. Like, how on Instagram where people be, sending you DMs or, coming to your account saying, hey, if you want more likes and follows, you can buy this amount, stuff like that. So don't let it discourage you. Um, you still got us supporting you, rooting for you in the back,
Whoop, whoop.
and yeah.
You still got people like AJ receiving booty calls. Um,
Shut up, Green.
Yeah, I say this, Ruby. You already know what I'm gonna say. Well, don't let nobody stop for what you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody stop you for what you want to do. You grown as hell. I'm sorry. I treat it as though it's, somebody said, "Oh, you can't do it." Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm about to show you. You
Right.
keep
Prove them
going.
bitches
Don't do
wrong.
that.
Uh, but yeah,
Yeah.
Twitch does
Don't.
definitely need to do something. Um, what else? What else? What else? Any other stories before we? I'm actually going to be streaming on Real Ones Gaming today. Um,
What?
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is in about an hour and a half. I'm gonna stream Miss Pinky 313. Maya, would you like to join me in a little bit of Call of Duty today?
Sure.
Pinky.
You hear me? I said yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought maybe you received the
I
booty
said
call
yeah.
also. You were answering the phone.
Same here.
No.
Don't know about the calling up. Wow.
I like to pay attention.
Yeah, I seen that, Ruby. I seen it was 145 bucks. But listen though. Listen though. Okay. Are you listening? Okay. Okay. I think you're listening, right? So here's what I have to say about this, right? Just because that bot attack happened, listen, you good, all right? And so, um, yeah, it's a bunch of empty follows. Yeah, probably put you down a bit, but I know that you're far much more greater than some stupid bot attack. You're far much more greater than people coming. Oh my gosh! Listen, 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 listen. And this is for anybody that's that feels discouraged, or they just want to give up. Their numbers aren't looking, or because they feel like they're boring. Or listen, do what makes you happy. And if streaming makes you happy, then by all means, stream to your heart content. Because at the end of the day, it's all about what you want. It's all about how you want to perceive yourself, how you want to build. Because, like they said, 9 times out of 10, they just hating. Because you got people coming in and, giving you biddies, giving you subs, giving you the attention that a streamer should get, you know. And so just be you. Don't worry about it. And I know it's said and done because I'm kind of in that boat. But just remember to stay strong, be calm, and just do whatever. Well, don't do whatever the fuck you want because you're not trying to get you banned. But do whatever the fuck you want, pretty much. So that's what I gotta say about that.
You're
Okay.
here, and you know what I gotta say about that? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
What's that, Cream? What you got to say?
As you can see on your screen, there's two glorious things of merchandise right there. Uh, if you like what you see, as you see right there, let me put that right in the middle there. That we love to create. I think that would look perfect on you, Ruby Rose. It keeps you from creating. Uh, it keeps you to keep creating your glorious stream content. And if you would like one of these glorious, glorious hoodies or the leggings, as you see right here. Hold on, let me put that right there. Sorry, Pinky, gonna have to cover your face up just a little bit right there. Right there. Any one of those two right there, you can get it at teespring.com /stores /R1G. Yeah, right there. Look at that right there. Those are some nice little items. And I think
I know.
Ruby, it will keep you warm and keep you healthy against any kind of flu, coronavirus, um, and keep you streaming all the time. So there you go. Those two right there. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get Pinky to get the leggings. She says it's not for what did you say, Pinky? It's too small or whatever.
I said they could be too small, but you got the sizes of them now.
Yeah. So there you go. Leggings, hoodie. Let's show people. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Teespring.
I know I'm definitely gonna have to, especially for like these trips coming up. We're gonna be having these long ass drives. Whoo!
Yes.
Them sweatpants gonna come in handy.
But yeah, I think we did a pretty good job today. We talked
Yeah.
about a lot. Um, so let's get into it with the closings. Um, Once again, before we get into the closings, make sure you guys check out. We have two different stores. So one is for the stream store, which you can see right there, the merch streamelements.com /RealOnesGaming. You can shop now. There's a link at the bottom, has a picture. Just click on it and it'll take you to the store. Also, we have the teespring.com /stores
What?
R1G. You can pick up even more merchandise there. That's where we have all of our designs, all of our leggings, hoodies, t-shirts, mouse pads, coffee mugs, towels, you name it, we got it. You got a child, you want to put your child in some Real Ones Gaming merchandise, we got children's clothes too. Everything from the onesies for the babies to the t-shirts for the kids. So, make sure you hit up there. What's up, Bridge? And yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually going to do some more legging designs this week. So look out for some more merchandise. I'm going to try to come up with like at least 2 or 3 designs every week for the real ones out there. But yeah, make sure y'all check that out. And let's get into it. So, Pinky313, what do you got to say to the people?
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Use your hand sanitizer. Don't walk into any sneezes, and you'll be all right. Okay, you'll
Damn.
be all right. Uh,
Don't
I
walk
mean,
into the sneeze.
yeah, because some people just do that. They just say YOLO and walk into it. God bless them. Anywho, but yeah, thank you guys for coming out and listening to us talk about these
Yeah.
stories. If there's something that you may want to hear or you want us to chime in on, make sure you DM us, one of us. I'll get it in for the next podcast for you. I do want to shout out the Pink Squad community. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. This week I didn't really stream. I think I only streamed Monday. It was kind of a crazy week for me, so I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. I should be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be okay. Everything should be fine. Also, shout out to Blurred. I published my first review / article last week. I got that out, and now it's on the site for the comic novel called Heroic by Avery Wright. It's a really good story, so you guys check it out when you get a chance. It's up there on the site, and that's it.
All right. And I'm typing it out for Bridge, but I'll say it on here too. So she asked about the sizes for the stuff. So shirts come in extra small to 4XL T. Actually, 4XL T is bigger than 5X, so that kind of gives you a range. Hoodies are from small to 5X, and the leggings are on the store is for it's extra small to extra large. However, if you need something larger than an extra large, you can message me personally and I will get that order for you. Just let me know and I'll get that order for you. Give me the size and stuff like that, and we'll work out something. I got you. Don't worry about it. And anything else, if it's a size problem, let me know and I'll work out with you. But those are the sizes available on the store when you go in there. And like I said, if you need leggings bigger than XL, let me know, and I will help you out with that. That's for the women with the blessed
Caboose.
behinds. Yeah.
Mm.
But the XL, clothes are kind of weird because XL in our store might be a 2XL where you normally get your leggings from. So I don't know. If you want to try it out, try it
I
out.
need one more X.
You need one more X. All right, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and we'll figure something out. I have another store that I have that's in private that I order special things from. So let me know. Um, if the babies is sick, please leave them at. Wow. All right.
Yeah, that's true too.
So going back to our closings, I think AJ is still on the phone, so I will do his closings for him. Uh, go to AJ. Thank you. So, AJ, you can kind of see the glorious logo. I don't know who made that, but damn. The glorious logo of AJ. You can catch AJ on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram, KingAJ_15. Make sure you check out his YouTube, KingAJ_15, where he'll be having a whole bunch of stuff. I know he's doing The Sims reality show, as well as some NBA Live and NBA 2K videos. So make sure you check him out and watch his vids and like, comment, and subscribe. Maya, what are your closing statements?
um, I just want to say, like, thank you guys for having me. It's, an honor working with you guys. Again, y'all know who I am. I'm Maya. You can follow me on Twitter at Maya with 2 A's _97. And my Twitch handle is Maya with 1 A _97. And yeah, pretty much it.
Okay. And yeah. So my closing arguments. I'm Green SP. You know who it is. It's me. It's me. It's Green SP. Um, you can catch me out on all of the social medias: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, at GreenSpmk. That's green as in the color, of course. SPMK. I'm doing a couple videos this week. Me and Pinky actually, she doesn't know it, but we made one last night. Uh, so I got a couple videos coming out there. I do have an announcement. I made a venture about a month or so ago to go to a different platform to do videos on, and I think I'm not gonna do that anymore. Just didn't work out
It
the way
don't
that
do
I
that.
planned it for.
It
So,
don't do that.
it's something that might happen in the future, but I just don't think I'm ready for that right now. So I'm just gonna wait for it a little bit. Not to say that I'm not gonna delete it, but or the videos that are already on there, but I'm not gonna upload right now. So, but I will be on YouTube uploading on the regular. So check out YouTube instead. For those who are confused as to what I'm saying, I'm no longer uploading gaming videos to Pornhub.com. I'm only uploading them to YouTube at this point.
I've been told him this, but he want to venture out in the
Look,
world and get his feelings hurt.
yo, I got a business mindset. Yo, I'm trying to get everything everywhere. Trying to get the name out.
Yeah, okay.
If,
That worked out for you. Mm-hmm.
look, you can't be successful without a couple failures. All right, so hey, 1 out of 10 ain't bad. All right. um. So and like I said, it's not really a failure. I just said I'm gonna put this on hold until a later date. That later date could be next week. I don't know. So yeah, you can catch all my stuff out there, and then I'll also be making, like I said, I've been having a blast with making designs for the merchandise and stuff like that. I think it's a good way to put out Pinky's name and AJ's name and now Maya's name and stuff like that. And not only just for Real Ones Gaming as a collective whole entity, but as individuals. So Pinky would have her way of getting her business out there. Maya would be able to start her own um, brand and stuff like that. AJ, his brand, my brand, blah blah blah. So you guys know. It's just
Mhm.
something I wanted to do for all of us. And as the team grows, meaning the community grows, you guys are already real ones, each and every one of you, just for following. Make sure you guys go to Discord too, so we can get into the community and build a community a little bit bigger. Hopefully, we can get a writing team, we can get musicians, we can get photographers, we can get like that's what I want to do. I want to branch off into different um, areas. So make sure you do that. Make sure you click all the links